intent. Oh, second all out, which that clearly means not reckless. That defense means business. Right from the first raid where Pawan Sherawat was tackled to this one.
And look at the intent there. First Ashish Sangwan comes in, then you've got a sandwich from Pawan, from Fazal Atachali on the left corner and Rinku on the right corner. And here come the changes. Big changes. Fazal Atachali does not even have a tackle point yet in this game. And Mumba are still ahead by 10.
If Abhishek performs the way he does, the rest of the team just needs to make sure don't leak points. Even if you don't score points, that's fine. Because that man single-handedly is ruling the roost at the moment as Mohsin Maksud comes in.
He's claiming a touch on Amit Shorin. He's now going to kill time. Cross the back line again. He's claimed a touch on the left corner. Amit Shorin has been given out, so he'll visit the bench. And Mohsin Maksudlu picks up his second point of the night.
Will we get to see a do-or-die raid today? We've already seen 22 minutes of action, sir.
Yeah, we had just one through the entire contest. A review has been called.
No touch point. Please go back. TV umpire. Bengaluru Bulls challenge, no touch point. Our decision, touch point. Please review.
Now, Paddy, just wondering whether this could be a bit of a wasted review. Even if it goes their way, you're only asking for 1 point, which was the left corner going out. And at this stage, with 17.5 minutes left, the Bengaluru Bulls, I don't know if they need to risk the review at this stage of the match, but it could be a successful one because I can see some daylight between the foot of Mohsin and the foot of Amit Shorin there.
Yeah, and a lot of daylight there, a lot of daylight. That angle is a very, very good one, but still, this is just our opinion. Verdict coming.
Yes. Okay. Review successful. No touch point, Captain. You have retained your review.
So they've retained their review since they got it right. Scores don't change. Mohsin stays because it wasn't a do-or-die raid. Nothing changes, Paddy. Still a 10-point lead for you, Mumba.
And I think the angles that even Hypotenuse will have trouble working out, the angles that Abhishek has found out today.
Yeah, mad. He has been all over the place. Pawan Sherawat is dealing in bonus points meanwhile. He's quietly gone to 8 points so far. So Pawan Sherawat hasn't had a quiet night. He's 2 away from a Super 10. But most of those points have come from bonuses for Pawan Sherawat. In comes the man of the moment though, Paddy, Abhishek Singh, who's got momentum with him.
Yeah, he has traded sweat for strength, traded doubt for belief. We always thought he was a good supporting raider. No, he said, give me the lead role and I will conquer it. And boy, he has conquered. Look at the defense. They've not found an answer for him. He's not been tackled even once so far. Will he be tackled tonight at all?
In this sort of form, it'll be tough for the Bengaluru Bulls defense. This man though, expect him to bounce back. He's been tackled hard in the first 20 minutes. There's still 16 and a quarter to go. And it's very rare that this man is kept quiet, but how about that? Rinku turns up on his debut for Mumba. Fazal Atachali still does not have a tackle point. The rest of the defense is getting the job done. Very impressive in 7 back in 2019. And when we speak of those supporting raiders, another good left raider, Chandran Ranjit, he has lit up the court tonight.
Absolutely. And oh, mistake. Just when we were waxing eloquence on the defense of Mumba, the errors have started to creep in.
He actually caught him blindsided, but he didn't actually make impact on the body. Chandran Ranjit there turns, and Rinku is just shoved past. A little bit of a knock to the face of Chandran Ranjit. Just sees him there. Just about enough time as Rinku carried too much momentum. Slid past Chandran Ranjit almost.
Yeah, congratulations for that Super 10 that he's achieved. Oh, another error coming in from whom? Mahendra.
I think Ajit Kumar has gotten a lot stronger. Ajit Kumar has added a lot of strength in the off-season. He's clearly been working on his fitness and it's showing. Look at this, uses the left shoulder, pounces off it, and he looks confident. Pawan Sherawat continues to deal in bonus points under the nose of Fazal Atachali on that occasion and gets the bonus.
And that reduces the gap to 8. Mumba have been in the lead. I mean, there has to be one special moment to come from Pawan Sherawat. Yes, he's picked up 8 points. He's got 9 so far. He's been tackled 4 times already, and that's been the story.
This man tackled only once. Abhishek Singh. They've got a new left corner now in Amit Shorin. He was their prime left corner in season 7 for the Bengaluru Bulls. Abhishek Singh using a lot of that time. And in comes Pawan Sehrawat, the high flyer. And you're getting a glimpse of the power panga moment. That is the moment that gave Pawan Sehrawat the name of high flyer. 6 feet 4 inches up in the air. That is jumping over me and a bit more of me, Paddy. I'm not that tall.
And that had Bipasha Basu.
Yes, what is your challenge, please, Tony?
She was left absolutely
You want
ecstatic.
bonus point. Please go back. Please go back. TV Empire, Bengaluru Bulls challenge bonus plus point. Our decision, no bonus. Please review.
So Pawan Sehrawat was given the touch point. He's also asking for a bonus. He wants a 2-point raid. So Bengaluru Bulls have taken a review. They had one earlier, it was successful, and they get to keep it. And if he picks up that point, he still picks up a Super 10. It's a night where we thought Pawan Sehrawat was struggling, Paddy, but even when he's struggling, he picks up Super 10s for fun.
And I think the Super 10, the credit has to go to Chandran Ranjit, because the moment he was ushered onto the bench, he was revived back as well. And that is the big change, and that's the reason why Bengaluru Bulls, despite the fact that they played poorly from the defense, they are a major threat.
They certainly are. Champions of season 6, the Bengaluru Bulls. They rode on this man right through it. Pawan Sehrawat. Let's have a look here. Oh, he's cut the black line. You've got to be over the black line with the trailing foot up in the air. And I think he's on the black line for me as the trailing foot comes down onto court. So it might be a missed review, an unsuccessful review here.
Yes. Review unsuccessful, no bonus. 1 point Bengaluru Bulls. Captain, no more reviews. Your review is over.
Yeah, they've lost their review. The Bulls, they don't have any more reviews for the rest of this 12.5 minutes. Mumba have 1 review left, and they have Ajit Kumar back on court. He is the left raider in this squad. Abhishek Singh, a right raider. And remember, the right corner for Bengaluru is making his debut. They were looking to attack him. The coach also saying, attack the right corner, but they've changed him since then. They've now gone back to the successful corner combination of season 7, Paddy. Saurabh Nandal is back in the right corner, Amit Shorin in the left corner. And that's a change that the Bengaluru Bulls have made in this second half.
And that should have been the starting 7 actually. Amit Choran should have started. Experiments can happen a little later. First game, big game, first step, so important. Running hand touch, beautiful to watch, elegant to see.
His 31st Super 10, and he's not done yet, Pawan Sehrawat. Now just a 6-point lead for Mumba. Pawan is now getting the touch points going. Bengaluru Bulls on the comeback train.
And this season, this is a do-or-die raid. As I always say, do-or-die, dare to fly, dare to dream. Can you give us a reason to scream? Already he's given us so many reasons to scream. He's very certain. He does not require 30 seconds. He's done it in 13. He's killing the clock. Enjoy.
There's always a risk when you pick up only a bonus point in a do-or-die raid. But he was supremely confident, Abhishek Singh. And it's given. He avoids the do-or-die raid with a bonus. That's very smart work from the lead raider of Mumba. And a substitution now for Mumba. I think they'll have to bring another defender on court because they lost Harendra Kumar. Rahul now comes in. He is a right corner defender, Paddy. And when Rinku went out, they realized that they could bring in another corner. You've got 3 substitutions that are allowed. 5 times, in fact, actually, you can stop. Welcome back. We were on our Dhani One Freedom strategic timeout. We're back here. Views for either side. 8.5 minutes to go. 7-point lead for Mumba. And guess who's back? Chandran Ranjit. 1 versus 4.
He's been outstanding. I think he's been better than Pawan Sehrawat today. Vivo top 3 raiders this game. Abhishek Singh 16. All 3 with the Super 10. Chandran Ranjit, Pawan Sehrawat. That combo is going to be very, very lethal. Teams, watch out for the Bulls here. 1 versus 4. Shouldn't get greedy at the moment. Even if he puts in an empty day, it's going to be a good strategy.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get tricky for the Bengaluru Bulls Raiders. 1 versus 4, 1 versus 5. The bonus line is not active anymore. But now this is a decisive raid in the match. Do or die raid. Abhishek Singh 1 versus 7. This could be a huge moment. Either way.
Yeah, fortune sides with the one who dares. Risk 2 has the flares. He's got the flare. He's got the flamboyance. Bulls have got him flat on the mat. This is a big moment in the game.
That's a huge moment. Abhishek Singh on the bench. Only the second time he's been tackled all night. And it's the right cover that came around, then had Amit Shoran with the ankle hold for support. But it's that frontal block, that one right there from Mayur. That did the damage. Then the lower body was taken care of.
And it needed 5 men to stop him and his tracks there. That's how lethal he can be. Pawan Sharaut, 1 versus 3. Yes, it's a super tackle opportunity. When you have 3 or less number of defenders on the mat and you produce that tackle, it's not 1 but 2 points at the moment. Pawan Sharaut does not take anything, does not give anything, but it's going to be tricky from here for the Bulls.
Now Fazal says, why are you giving me a substitution now? I can play with the do or die raids. I don't need a substitution now. He wanted to play on the do or die raid, give it 2 more raids, 2 more empty raids if anything. And our Vivo Perfect fans are watching every moment as well. They are delighted with every moment and loving the moves, Paddy. Have you got moves like that now?
Oh yeah, plenty of moves, plenty of groove as well. So, you've not seen my dancing skills, have you? I'm not talking about the dancing skills on the mat. He's dancing at the moment. You need quick feet, fast hands.
And Ajit Kumar will take his time because Mumba have the lead.
I saw your dancing skills yesterday.
Impressed?
Very.
Oh, we are so glad to be back. And now, this is a moment of pressure. Do or die raid. Chandran Ranjit, 1 versus 3. And this is why Fazal was asking for not a change in the previous one. He wanted all 3 defenders on the mat. He's got Ajit Kumar in the chain with him. Ashish Sangwan on the right corner. They will trap their man. They will get a super tackle. That's 2 points in the kitty for Mumba. And that is a big moment in this match with under 6 minutes to play.
If you want to see what a good defensive unit is, watch these guys. That solid goes the other way. I mean, second line of defense, third line of defense available, and just with 3 men there.
Fazal clattered into him. Then Rinku came in with a back hold. There was no way out for Chandran Ranjit. He is the Sultan of the left corner.
Yeah, he says, my script, my story, my glory. At the moment, where is this going? This is an 8-point lead. However, bad my mathematics might be. This is brilliant trading. Is that another super hit? He is counting. How? Abhishek surely will come back. He's elated.
Well, he's got 3 at least here. Ajit Kumar has arrived. And what a time to do it for Mumba. A super raid to the man who moved from the Tamil Talaivas to Mumba. His first super raid of Pro Kabaddi Season 8. And what a time with under 5 minutes to go. Ajit Kumar has pulled this off.
And how? Watch this. And I think the goodness of the top raider Abhishek is rubbing onto the others as well. Ajit's role cannot be underlined anywhere. I mean, superb role.
Unbelievable from the left raider. Contrasting emotions now on the faces of Bengaluru and Mumba. Big lead now, 11-point lead for Mumba with under 5 minutes to go. We're going to slide into a Gunny 1 freedom strategic timeout. We'll take a short breather and come right back. There is plenty left in this contest.
Vivo.
पहाड़ सामने आ जाए ये आगे बढ़ेगा, मौसम बदले पर ये ना झुकेगा। टाटा योद्धा, इसके मुकाबले में कोई नहीं टिक पाएगा। पावरफुल इंजन, मजबूत सस्पेंशन, बड़ी लोड बॉडी, ज्यादा कमाई और संपूर्ण सेवा का वादा। टाटा योद्धा, भरोसा हर कदम।
Excellence. Perfection. A journey. Sterling Reserve.
The heat is on in the final round.
And the winner is Sargon!
क्यों मजा नहीं आया? जीतने का असली मजा तो 823 पे आता है। डाउनलोड फ्रॉम 823.com।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
शॉपिंग की पुश कर रहे हो, पेमेंट पुश करो ना। धनी वन फ्रीडम कार्ड पे मिलता है 5 लाख तक एट 0 इंटरेस्ट। मतलब खरीदो अभी एंड पे लेटर इन 3 इजी पेमेंट्स। तो हो जाओ फ्री। डाउनलोड धनी।
We are back from our Dhani One Freedom strategic timeout, and teams have got a bit of a breather. You guys have got a bit of a breather, but no more breathers from here on. 4 minutes, 55 seconds of absolute carnage. And the Tata ace is here to thrill as well. The Tata Yodha is all about reliability. It's about strength. It is about everything that is to do with Kabaddi as well. Just like the agility and strength of these men, our Tata Ace top 3 defenders, Mayur Jagannath with 3, Fazal with 2, Ashish Sangwan with 2. They've hunted as a pack. Padamjit Cherawat alongside myself, Suhail here, and Paddy. We're not done yet. Look at the contest we've got coming your way.
Oh, Telugu Titans taking on Tamil Talaiva, Siddharth Davali Desai in action. But we've got unfinished business, and then one man who was a pirate till last season will now be a Yoda. You're talking about King Narwal.
Pradeep Narwal not going to be in green for the first time in a long time. 5 seasons with the Patna Pirates, 3 titles there. He's now with the UP Yoda. Under 5 minutes to go. Pawan Sehrawat, 18 raids. He's had 9 of them successful. A mistake on this occasion from the right corner, Rinku. We haven't seen too many hasty challenges there, but Pawan continues, picks up his 12th raid point tonight.
And that single point, I think Mumba are not going to mind. Just one man went for him, and that would be the strategy. Not more than one man should go for him, because you don't want to give points at this moment when you've got 4 minutes and 17 seconds and under. 10-point lead, just hold on to the lead.
And you'll start to see contrasting raids. Abhishek Singh and Mumba will use every second of their 30. Bengaluru Bulls will try and pick up touch points in an absolute jiffy, because they don't have the clock on their side. Under 4 minutes to go, 10-point lead. Pawan Sehrawat has entered the den.
Oh, and he has gone on the bench yet again. They have loved, they have enjoyed to feast on him, and the owners are jumping, and why not?
They have absolutely gone at Pawan Sehrawat. He's been tackled for the 7th time tonight. You don't say that very often with Pawan Sehrawat. This time, it's the Iranian combination. Mohsin Maqsoodlu on the right corner. Fazal Attarchali coming in from the left corner. Pawan on the bench.
Pawan on the bench is the big story at the moment, and I always believe that this sport affords and accords great comebacks, but Suhail, I think writing might just be on the wall, because now Abhishek, what he's doing is something that the team should be doing. Kill the clock at the moment. You have a lead, which is huge. There, one more. Decimating the opponents at the moment. The errors are coming in glaringly from the Bulls.
And what that also crucially does is that it extends the do-or-die raid for Mumba. So now they have 2 more empty raids to play with. That is brilliant from Abhishek Singh. Not so from the Bengaluru Bulls defence. And remember, Paddy, the other thing we should talk about is that if the Bengaluru Bulls can find a way to bring that deficit down to 7 or less, they'll at least take 1 point from this match.
Yeah, and that is what they should be concentrating on at the moment.
So let's just explain that to you. If you win, you get 5 points. But if you lose by 7 or less, you still take 1 point away from the encounter. As we said that though, another excellent block and dash from the Mumba defence. He gets the bonus though, Chandran Ranjit.
You know, the difference has been the defense, because this has been their 11th tackle point. The Bulls have 3 tackle points. All 3 tackle points have gone to Mayur.
And there comes the all-out. Surrender raid as quick as you like from Mumba. 1 for the touch, 2 for the all-out, and this game is now done and dusted, you would think. 43-28. Here is that surrender raid. Stands at the midline, sends him back.
Sends him back. And you know what? Abhishek Singh has stolen the show, stolen the thunder. Makes me wonder, was he as good last time?
Well, I think the defence is making him look even better as well. That is just outrageously good from Ashish Sangwan. The right cover, he's moved across from the Bengaluru Bulls, the team he's playing up against, and he's showcasing something quite special up against the best raider of season 7, his old teammate Pawan Sehrawat.
Yeah, and this just might have been his first tackle point of the night, but what it does is, 3 tackle points already, and count his assists as well, sir. Assists are so very important.
Yeah, he's been exceptional, Ashish Sangwan.
Arinder as well, 3 for him too. 2 each coming in for Rinku and Fazal. Fazal has been quiet, he's led the side very well.
And he doesn't need to do much when the rest of the defence is pouncing as they are. And that's a dangerous sign for oppositions, Paddy. If only 2 points have gone to Fazal Atrachali. And Mumba are still leading by almost 20 points here. It is a sizable lead up against the season 6 champions.
First 32-33 minutes, we always believed and we expected the Bulls to provide a comeback and show what they're made up of, because it was a seesaw battle, that contest. One man who was the difference, has been Abhishek Singh, as one more bonus point has been picked up. And the defense has been the big story.
And this man as well, don't forget his contribution, Ajit Kumar. Just the 8 raids, but he's given them 6 raid points. He's been tackled only once. And as a supporting raider, as you see our fantastic drone into our pictures, we'll see some great pictures from the drone cam as well. Ajit Kumar kills every second on the clock available.
You know what, Abhishek Singh has been Mumba's drone tonight. They've just seen him but not been able to touch him.
What they have touched though are the Raiders of Bengaluru Bulls. And they have not just touched them, they have hammered them. That is another massive tackle, a monstrous tackle by the Mumba defence.
And those of you who were believing that Mumba might just be a side that every side will be looking to beat, hold on. What you've seen tonight is a defense which is stellar, solid, rigid, fantastic. Alone you can do so little, together you can do so much. Do or die raid, he's enjoying it. Why so? Because they won it already.
He doesn't need to do anything here, but he can enjoy it. He can look for points as well. It won't matter. They are leading by 16 massive points. This is the last raid of the match. Abhishek Singh has had a match to remember, and he continues to have a match to remember. Abhishek Singh with his 19th raid point of the match, and he leaves 3 seconds on the clock.
What an effort. Fazal, good captain, but Abhishek has been the big story, has been the game changer. He has been the high flyer actually today.
He has been impeccable. Chandran Ranjit though has been special to watch too. 12 raid points for him. He wants to get in the mix, Harinder. Will be an unsuccessful tackle, but that will be that. A point to the Bengaluru Bulls, but a 16-point win for the Season 2 champions. Mumba over the Season 6 champions, the Bengaluru Bulls. It's a win for the Sultan Fazal Atrachali over Pawan Sehrawat, and what a win it was.
Abhishek, skillful, deadly, fearless, and a game changer. How much it means to him. I mean, he never deserved to play the character role, always deserved the lead role. He's got it, and he's written a fantastic script.
Look at those smiles. Look at the faith that the team has put in him. Retained only him and Fazal at massive prices, and then the rest of the side. But 19 points from 27 raids on a night that we have showcased what Pro Kabaddi is all about. Abhishek Singh lit up the court and even outclassed that man, Pawan Sehrawat, who didn't have a bad night. 12 raid points, but he was tackled
7 times. 7 times tackled. How many times have we seen that in the past? A player tackled 7 times gets a Super 10.
Unbelievable. Only Pawan Sehrawat thinks those up. Coach Randir will have some thinking to do. These men can celebrate tonight because it's an outfit that's come together. You guys, don't leave your seats tonight because we are in for triple panga action. Telugu Titans up against the Tamil Talaivas. Siddharth, the Bahubali Desai will be in action, and then we've got Hardeep Narwal in an all-new avatar with the UP Yodha squad up against the Bengal Warriors.
So stick around for the big one.
Vivo.
खिलाड़ी जो भी हो, हर दिन टॉप गेम नहीं होती, पर जब पीछे टीम का साथ हो तो गेम अपनी, जीत अपनी। इसलिए विंसो पर अब टीम गेम्स का भी मजा लो और करोड़ों इनाम जीतो। डाउनलोड विंसो ऐप फ्रॉम winsogames.com।
इस गेम में विकेट जोखिम की संभावना है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
कुछ सपने सिर्फ सपने नहीं थे,
उड़ने के लिए तैयार? इस साल तुम्हारी जान से प्यारी चीज अब भी यहाँ है, उसके खातिर अब तक लड़ना है।
तुम मुझे नहीं जानते।
नहीं। द मैट्रिक्स रेजरेक्शंस जल्द सिनेमा घरों में।
ट्रिपल पंगे का पहला मैच गुजरात जायंट्स वर्सेस जयपुर पिंक पैंथर्स। दूसरा मैच
Vivo।
खिलाड़ी जो भी हो, हर दिन टॉप गेम नहीं होती, पर जब पीछे टीम का साथ हो तो गेम अपनी, जीत अपनी। इसलिए विंजो पर अब टीम गेम्स का भी मजा लो और करोड़ों इनाम जीतो। डाउनलोड विंजो ऐप फ्रॉम winzogames.com।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम की संभावना है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
कुछ सपने सिर्फ सपने नहीं थे।
उड़ने के लिए तैयार? इस साल तुम्हारी जान से प्यारी चीज अब भी यहाँ है, उसके खातिर अब तक लड़ना है।
तुम मुझे नहीं जानते।
नहीं। द मैट्रिक्स रेजरेक्शंस जल्द सिनेमा घरों में।
ट्रिपल पंगे का पहला मैच गुजरात जायंट्स वर्सेस जयपुर पिंक पैंथर्स। दूसरा मैच दबंग दिल्ली केसी वर्सेस पुनेरी पल्टन। और तीसरा मैच हरियाणा स्टीलर्स वर्सेस पटना पायरेट्स। वीवो प्रो कबड्डी कल शाम 7:30 बजे स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर।
I'm sure this is the first time you're seeing me in this up.
घरों में।
ट्रिपल पंगे का पहला मैच गुजरात जायंट्स वर्सेस जयपुर पिंक पैंथर्स। दूसरा मैच दबंग दिल्ली केसी वर्सेस पुनेरी पल्टन। और तीसरा मैच हरियाणा स्टीलर्स वर्सेस पटना पायरेट्स। वीवो प्रो कबड्डी कल शाम 7:30 बजे स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर।
I'm sure this is the first time you see.
And Byju's, keep learning.
Yes, the Bahubali is going to be in action and we are going to see his roar. And how many points is he going to score? All those answers are going to be answered in another 40-45 minutes from here on. I'm Padamjeet Chowdhury welcoming you to Game 2, Panga 2 of Triple Panga Day on day 1 of Season 8. That is the man on your screen. Does he need an introduction? And the answer is an absolute no-no. As I look at him, talk about him, I also introduce my partner. 435 rate points. With me is my friend, colleague Arki. How are you doing, buddy?
Very good. And it's a fair indication as to what we have missed over the past 2 years, Paddy. What a blockbuster clash that we got to see. Mumba was terrific in game number 1 and in game number 2. We've got this man on the screen looking absolutely ripped and well in shape, primed for the battle. Siddharth Bahubali Desai for Telugu Titans. They splashed the cash on him. They knew that they were going to go after this man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need to be introduced to Kabaddi, look no further than Siddharth Bahubali Desai. A whopping 1.3 crores that was shelled out for him. As you look at the Dream 11 starting 7, Surinder Singh was one of the better defenders for Mumba last time around. He's now with Telugu Titans. C. Arun occupies the other cover slot. Rajneesh and Ankit Beniwal were the guys who were retained by Telugu Titans. And then Ruturaj Koravi will play the right corner. So will Sandeep Kandola, again close to 60 lakhs spent on the left corner by Telugu Titans in the auction.
Yeah, and he comes back after what, 6 seasons? Last we saw him was in season 2. Surjit is going to be the main man. Surjit is going to be a vital figure. He just might have that huge battle with the Bahubali right there. And as we take a look at the Dream 11 starting 7 for them, Kapil Panjan is going to be the main raider, the nucleus, and Surjit is going to be the right cover defender. Mohit will be the left cover defender, and then when it comes down to finishing the raiding duties, Manjeet, Bhavani Rajput and Prapanjana.
Interesting choices as far as the corners are concerned. It's Sagar and Sahil. Sahil is somebody that you should keep an eye out for because in the senior nationals recently, he did exceptionally well for Chandigarh. 16 tackle points, if I remember right. So he's one for the future. So is Sagar, who played midway through the last season.
Player to watch out for. Yes, he will be the man who will be involved in that big battle. Surjit will have major duties to do. 63 tackle points in Vivo PKL 7 season. And then you talk about Dream 11 player to watch out for.
He's quite the dream, isn't he? Is Siddharth Bahubali Desai. You take him, you guaranteed raid points. Have a look at those first numbers. 435 raid points at over 10 raid points per game. He steps on, he gets points.
Vivo.
Googly.
अब लैब टेस्ट घर बैठे बैठे M5.
I am fine. Thanks to M5.
कुछ सपने सिर्फ सपने नहीं थे, उड़ने के लिए तैयार। इस साल तुम्हारी जान से प्यारी चीज अब भी यहाँ है, उसकी खातिर अब तक लड़ रहे हो। तुम मुझे नहीं जानते। नहीं।
The Matrix Resurrections जल्द सिनेमा घरों में।
पहाड़ सामने आ जाए ये आगे बढ़ेगा, मौसम बदले पर ये ना झुकेगा। टाटा योद्धा, इसके मुकाबले में कोई नहीं टिक पाएगा। पावरफुल इंजन, मजबूत सस्पेंशन, बड़ी लोड बॉडी, ज्यादा कमाई और संपूर्ण सेवा का वादा। टाटा योद्धा, भरोसा हर कदम।
Vivo.
Yes, all eyes are going to be on the Bahubali. They love him, we adore him, and he absolutely has the power to decimate the opponents. RK and Padamji Chana with the two. Voices that will carry you through, right through this one. And the toss happened a short while down.
Telugu Titans have won the toss, and the first raid is for Tamil Talaibas then. You've got to concentrate on these two teams. We'll wait and watch as to what transpires here. Two teams that would want to do better than the last time around.
Kabaddi, now Kabaddi, aaj Kabaddi, saat Kabaddi, chai Kabaddi, paanch Kabaddi, char Kabaddi, teen Kabaddi, do Kabaddi, ek Kabaddi.
This is the moment very well paid. Here comes the first raid, and this is going to be another blockbuster in the offing. We saw the first one, Mumba, showing the prowess that they have in the defense, and the defense here also. Nice aerial view of the defense. RK. Oh, just as we praise them, there comes the error.
1 point, Tamil Talaibas, jersey number 12.
Yeah, that's the first error. The right corner just a bit too eager on that particular occasion. He's committed those errors in the past. Ruturaj Korabi, and he loved it. We love it as well. Such a fast-paced, action-packed game this is. 30 seconds of adrenaline rush constantly through the course of 40 minutes. 20 minutes per half, and that just whizzes past, as we got to see in match number 1. That featured Bengaluru Bulls and Mumba.
Yeah, and the point has been granted. Bonus has been granted to Telugu Titans. Rajneesh picking up that bonus, minimum of first. That bonus is only available when you have minimum 6 number of defenders on the mat. The white line is the block line that every raider has to cross. He's crossed that already. Does that again. Goes for the toe touch or the bonus also. But for the bonus, RK, the other foot has to be up in the air, which is not. So I don't think he's got the bonus so far.
Bonus point, Tamil Talaibas.
Oh, gets it.
Yeah, he gets it.